Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to talk really briefly about filing a claim and the hierarchy in terms of forms that you would need or things that you would need to support your claim with the Department of Veteran Affairs when you're filing for compensation through the Veterans Benefits Administration. First thing I want you to know is that the form that you would need to file your new claim with the VA is going to be VA Form 21-526EZ. That is the official claim form for the VA. Now, back when I was VSR and then RVSR for the Department of Veteran Affairs, you basically could have wrote it on the back of an envelope, and we had to accept that as a claim. They since changed since then, and now they've moved to the fact that you now have to have the proper forms with the VA, which actually makes things a lot better for the VSRs and RVSRs and everybody that's involved with handling your claim at the Veterans Benefits Administration. Now, once you file your claim, I tell a lot of people, your statements also help you to support your claim, okay? So if you can write a statement to help to support yourself, that's what I highly recommend. That is done on a VA Form 21-4138. That is the statement in support of claim form. Now, I'll tell everybody the same thing, whether we talk to each other on the phone or I talk to you in a Walmart parking lot. Don't cram everything onto this form. You don't have to do that. What you want to do is you want to start on that form, and then you can take that information, go to a Word doc, and put everything else on a Word document, and just make sure the two forms go together to help to support everything that you're going to file at one time with the VA. Note the words "one time." Don't file your claim realistically until you're ready to file your claim. That's your 526EZ, your 4138 statement in support of claim. Any medical evidence you have to support that claim, any buddy statements or lay statements, file it all at one time. That way you can make sure that your claim is filed properly the first time and gets you further down the road than a lot of people get. Now, STRs or service treatment records, those are extremely important. When you file your claim with the VA, a lot of times you have people that do the whole throw the spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. I don't recommend that. What I do recommend is if you have your service treatment records, go through your service treatment records. Or if you work with a VSO or you work with a law office, work with someone who is willing to actually work with you, look through your service treatment records with you to try to determine how they can help you in this regard. A lot of times people go to the VSOs or veteran service organizations because they're designed to help you through this process. But if you have any questions, you definitely can reach out to me. I'll cover that at a later date, because definitely I'm able to go through service treatment records to help to develop claims and try to help you to file claims with the VA, but that's a whole separate subject. Now, aside from service treatment records, buddy statements, somebody who served with you that witnessed what you went through firsthand. If you had a traumatic event, if you had an injury, anything like that, that's something that'll be key. That person, if you're still in contact with that person, and they can write a statement to support your case, that has weight or merit, okay? The next thing would be a nexus letter. And keep in mind, these things aren't in any kind of specific order, but if you can get a nexus letter is basically coming from a medical professional saying, hey, Joe here suffered from this injury, or his injury is old, and due to what we see here, I can definitely say that this is something that I can see happening due to his service. His job in the military was this, and he now has this injury. This injury appears to be this old, so I can say that it's more likely than not that this is something that is service related. So a nexus letter can be huge, very, very key, very, very instrumental. Now, again, we've covered some of the things that are needed, but a lot of times when you are new to filing a claim, this part right here can get very confusing. It can be very cumbersome, and it can make you tired. And I hear from a lot of veterans more times than not, they want to give up because they're tired of the process, because a lot of us, we file claims wrong, claims get denied, and then by that time, we're so burnt out on VA, we're just like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. I just want to be done with it. So you know what? Even though I got injured in the military, even though I suffered this event in the military, I do not want to go through the rigors of trying to figure out how to file a claim with the Department of Veteran Affairs, and I don't want to keep bumping my head against this wall and keep getting denied. Well, In closing, let me say this to you people, all of my veterans, all of my loved ones who care for veterans. First of all, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your service, and I thank those who support us veterans for your love and your continued support. Because without you guys, a lot of us veterans probably would give up and not be anywhere near close to having the life that we have if it wasn't for the people who support us. So I thank you all. But here's what I recommend you do. Work with someone who is willing to take the time to listen to you, because a consultation is very important. If you want to talk to me, you can feel free to reach out to me at rjones@penyardlaw.com. I give free consultations. We can definitely have a conversation about your case. I can let you know whether it's something that we can take on due to it's an appeal, or if it's something that I can assist you with in terms of it being a brand new claim, because I want to make sure that you get the proper assistance you need and that we can file your case right the first time. And although there's no magic to this, there's no lamp that we can rub and the genie comes out and grants us everything that we want, at least there's a way that we can at least get the ball rolling in the right direction. And please keep in mind, guys, when you file your claim for the first time, there's a pretty good chance the claim will be denied by the VA. That's where a lot of people stop. I don't want you to stop because it didn't get granted. Take a little bit of time and do something that a lot of us don't do. The moment we see a denial, sometimes we don't read any further. I want you guys to read the reason for the denials. Start reading your rating decisions. That way you can see clearly why they denied and kind of put things together. That way when you do talk to a VSO or you do talk to a law office, you also can be educated on what happened, why it happened, and what steps I need to take now to make sure that we're moving in the right direction. But again, free consultations are what we do here at Penyard Law. You can feel free to reach out to me again, rjones@penyardlaw.com. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. A number that you can call to track your claim is 1-800-827-1000, and I also recommend logging in and registering at va.gov. Those are some of the key things that you need to track your case. No matter who you work with, always have an idea of what's going on with your case, okay? Again, I'm happy to assist you guys, and on behalf of myself and everyone here at Penyard Law, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and share this video. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like us to cover, please put it in the remarks section so that we can know what topics that veterans are most interested in, so that we can also know how to cover things that fit you directly. So again, on behalf of myself and everyone here, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.